The National Basketball Association. What is going on there? Let's go. So what? He's a bit tubby. So what? He's slow. Even on his slowest night, he still gives you 30, 10, and 8. Bro, why would you do that? I tried watching UFC. Even that broke my heart. Israel Adesanya was put to sleep. I never thought I'd say that. Luka's number was supposed to go up in the rafters right next to Dirk. We ain't seeing that no more. I'm not okay. I'm really not. Because what is happening? The NBA has been flipped upside down. And you know who I blame? Rudy Gobert. You can tell me exactly where you were the day you found out that Kobe Bryant died. You can tell me exactly where you were the day you found out that COVID has entered South Africa. And you can tell me exactly where you were and what you were doing the day you found out that Mavs traded Luka Doncic. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's good? What's good? What's good? It is a hot day, bro. Yo, can you see the sweat? Ndina biko, Arbon. Yeah, a little bit. Wiped it all off. But episode 25, baby. Episode 25. Wait, I don't like this. Excuse me. There we go. Much better. Episode 25, baby. Episode 25. We got this. We finally here. We made it. Feels like forever. How? The football season came and, well, hasn't went. Super Bowl is next week. But we shall talk about that some other time. I go by the name of Mukundi and I talk sports. Welcome. NJ, Togotela, what's good, bro?
I'm good, man. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good.
How's Chelsea?
Chelsea, we're good. We won 2-1 yesterday.
How?
Yeah, very good. We won against West Ham, a very competitive team. We still are trying to get that fourth place. And Manchester City lost 5-1 to Arsenal. 5-1 to Arsenal.
I saw that on Bleacher Report.
Yeah.
Because apparently, last time Man City played Arsenal, Haaland told some dude called Arteta to stay humble.
Yeah, and then they got
humbled.
From that match, you know, Manchester City's form went straight down to the toilet. So, the moral of the story, comrades, let's not be humble. Let's not be humble. No, don't stay humble.
Stay humble.
Don't stay humble.
Because him telling the dude to stay humble was him not being humble.
Aha. Look now, they got 5-1.
Yes. That is Tara. Yo.
To Arsenal, anyway.
But I'm glad Chelsea's doing good.
Yeah,
I'm glad y'all look good.
Yeah.
Still 6 on the log.
No. 5 going on 4. And number 4 for us is basically a championship.
I was about to say, you've been celebrating 4 since.
I'll take 4, Chief. I'll take 4.
Okay. Thank you. And what's good, my dude? Are you well? You can tell me if you're well down there. Mukundi, I'm well. Mukundi, I'm fine. How are you? What is happening in the NBA? Bro, the National Basketball Association. What is going on there? Let's go. I will tell you. We all remember. And we are all going to remember. Let me tell you something. 20 years from now, you could tell me something and I will tell you. And you can tell me and I can tell you. Where exactly where you were. You can tell me exactly where you were the day you found out that Kobe Bryant died. You can tell me exactly where you were the day you found out that COVID has entered South Africa. And you can tell me exactly where you were and what you were doing the day you found out that Mavs traded Luka Doncic. I can tell you where I was. I was on my couch, chilling after a heartbreaking UFC Fight Night, which I will get to later. However, the Mavericks have traded Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis and a bag of chips. What? Why? How? Bro, this trade is the greatest trade of all time. And I say that because it has the internet going crazy. The NBA world has been flipped upside down. Yeah. Everybody is losing their minds, from my girlfriend to my grandma, and she doesn't even know what a basketball is. Everything is going crazy, bro. Luka Doncic has gone to the Lakers. Anthony Davis is now on the Mavs. Zach LaVine is now in Sacramento, reunited with Debo. Fine, but why is De'Aaron Fox not in Chicago? He's in San Antonio. Bro, the NBA is Losing it, bro. The NBA has me losing my mind, and I don't know how much longer I can go. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I'm telling you, bro. I saw footage of Mavs fans protesting outside the arena. Luka Doncic was the future of this organization. Luka Doncic took the Mavs from being a nothing team to the NBA Finals last year. And how do they thank him? We're going to send you to LA to play with LeBron and, well, that's it. A 40-year-old LeBron, I might add. I get it. For the Lakers, this is a chance to have yet another generational talent on our roster, leading our team. And I commend the Lakers for that. The Lakers have done a great job of that. It's the same thing the Green Bay Packers have done with their quarterbacks, from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers and now to a very talented Jordan Love. However, the Lakers are doing that with Luka Doncic at the cost of the whole league and the Dallas Mavericks' future as a franchise. Because I will not lie, it is really cool. What the Lakers are doing and what the Lakers have done is unprecedented. There has never not been a superstar in LA. Magic, Shaq and Kobe, LeBron. And now they got a 25-year-old Luka Doncic who is gonna be a problem for at least the next 10 years minimum. Bye-bye street clothes, Anthony Davis. You 31, you always injured, and you are a great defensive player when you're on the court, but you're rarely on the court. So I get the Lakers wanting to get rid of Anthony Davis. I get that. However, the Mavericks getting rid of Luka makes no sense. So what? He's a bit tubby. So what? He drinks beer during the season. So what? He cries to the refs here and there. Sure, him crying to the refs is not really his strong point, but still. So what? He's a bit tubby. So what? He's slow. Even on his slowest night, he still gives you 30, 10, and 8. Bro, why would you do that? You are trading the franchise. Literally. The Dallas Mavericks, I had them at least going back to the Eastern Conference Finals minimum this season. At this rate, they'll be lucky if they get to the playoffs. We will see if they get to the play-ins. Bro, I'm serious. I love Kyrie Irving. I love Anthony Davis. I love Klay Thompson. But they ain't doing nothing, bro. They are not doing anything without Luka Doncic on that team. I don't care what Rick Carlisle is not even the coach anymore. I don't care what Jason Kidd says. I don't care what Mavericks management said. All I know is that Mark Cuban would have never allowed this to happen. You know who else would have never allowed this to happen? My commissioner. God bless his soul. If my commissioner was still alive, David Stern would have kicked this out of the league same time. Remember when the Lakers tried to do this with Kobe and Chris Paul back in 2012? And the trade was damn near a done deal, and it was stamped. And they said, yeah, the Hornets, it was still the New Orleans Hornets at the time. The Pelicans weren't a team yet. But they said, yeah, we're sending Chris Paul to the Lakers, and he's going to be with Kobe Bryant. David Stern, with under whose watch? Chris Paul, you want to go to LA? Fine, Clippers. Why didn't they do that? And why didn't they do that with any other player? Do you know what this means? This is a message to the rest of the league as well. I'm going to tell you now. It's a message to the rest of the league that no matter how untouchable you think you are, bro, you're not. You're not. Clearly. Ain't nobody safe. If the Dallas Mavericks have no...
That is a symbol of the Mavs' future.
Where was I? The Dallas Mavericks, bro. Yo. I'm not okay. I'm really not. Because what is happening? Nobody's safe. If you thought you were untouchable, the only two safe players in the NBA right now is Bradley Beal and LeBron James. Why? Because they have no trade policies. Everybody else is fair game. I might wake up tomorrow and Giannis will be in Golden State. Who knows? At this rate, De'Aaron Fox is in Sacramento, which I love because he gets to play with Victor Wembanyama. But the Luka trade, bro. The Luka trade. The NBA and the Western Conference as a whole have been turned upside down. And the Dallas Mavericks may have ruined their own future because they cut off their nose to spite their face. And it's going to come back to bite them. So what? Luka Doncic is fat. So what? Luka Doncic is slow. Picture that. As a fat, slow 25-year-old, he was still arguably top 3 players in the world, averaging 30, 10, and 8 in his sleep. Couldn't you just force him to get in shape? The Pelicans did that with Zion. They put a clause in his contract that he got to stay in shape and he got to watch the food. Why don't you do that with Luka? Bro, this team had so much promise with Luka and Kyrie as the OG doing its thing. Now you got Kyrie as the OG doing his thing. You got AD as the OG doing his thing. You got Clay as the OG doing his thing. When did this turn into the unction, bro? We got a bunch of unks on the court. Clay is in his 30s. Kyrie's in his 30s. AD's in his 30s. So you got a bunch of old dudes trying to win now. In the middle of the season. This is clearly a win now mentality. Which makes no sense once again because you're throwing away your franchise. Wow. Dallas. I don't know. Luka was supposed to have a statue right next to Dirk. Well, we ain't seen that no more. Luka's number was supposed to go up in the rafters right next to Dirk. We ain't seeing that no more. Who knows? Who knows? He might go back to Dallas, but they have screwed him regardless because remember, at the end of the season, Luka was eligible for a crispy $345 million contract with the Dallas Mavericks. Now that they traded him, he's not eligible for that anymore. He is eligible for a $225 million contract with the Lakers should he want to sign with them after the season. And I say for that, Luka should drop 60 each time he plays the Mavs because you not only ruined my life, I just bought a house in Dallas last week. $15 million I dropped on a house in Dallas last week. I came here as a 17-year-old kid and I promised to turn your franchise around, which I did. I took you to the finals. You hadn't sniffed the finals since Dirk won that ring in 2011. And what do you do to thank me? You send me to LA to play with LeBron James and a bag of chips with nothing but JJ Redick trying to coach on his first head coaching job in the NBA. Wasn't even an assistant coach. He just went straight to it. Am I being too harsh? Am I being mean? Will this work out? I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't believe it will. I have no faith in this project. I have no faith in this experiment. Here's how this is going to go. And you can call me Modalstradamus for this section. Everybody is going to say the Mavs were wrong. Luka Doncic is going to be a great player. Because he is going to be great regardless of whatever team he's on. The Lakers franchise is not going to be the same for the next 5 years because as much as Luka is there, they have no significant draft picks because LeBron got rid of all of them. They have no future because the only other young players are Dalton Connect and AR-15. Sure, they can be the Backstreet Boys, 3 great white boys. We back to the Laker era with great white boys. Imagine we back in the 80s. The Mavs, on the other hand, the whole team is just going to tank. AD is going to get injured. Clay is going to shoot 0 for 15 from 3 in the playoffs. Kyrie is going to come to work and then disappear in the finals. If they even get there, because I don't see them sniffing the finals, bro. And then De'Aaron Fox goes to San Antonio to play with Victor Wembanyama and Chris Paul. Now, that one is a trade that I'm not mad at. However, the NBA has been flipped upside down. And you know who I blame? Rudy Gobert. That trade that Minnesota did for Rudy Gobert 2 years ago flipped the whole landscape of the NBA. Because, sure, he's 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert. But we all know that trade wasn't fair. All those picks, all those players for Rudy Gobert, who is essentially a cone on the offensive side of the ball, and unless he's 3 feet away from the basket, is a liability defensively as well. Do you know what guards say when Rudy Gobert is on them? and he's guarding them anywhere on an island. Barbecue chicken. Did you see what Luka Doncic did to him last year to send the Dallas Mavericks to the finals? He saw that Rudy Gobert is on him. He gave him a smile. Bink, 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 pop. Boom. Goodbye, Minnesota. And that's Rudy Gobert, who flipped the entire landscape of the NBA with that one trade. And now teams think it's okay to ask for the moon, the waves, and the whole damn sea if you want something else. I can only imagine how that call went. Nico, whatever his name is, man, the general manager of the Mavs, calling Rob Pelinka. So, Rob, what's good? Yeah, chilling, Nico. What's good with you? Nothing, bro. Oh, wait, what am I doing? So, Rob, what's good? Nothing, Nico. What's good with you? Chilling, bro. Let's talk business. All right, who you got for me? All right, we want AD. Boy, get out of here. We'll give you Luka, though. AD will be on the first plane tomorrow morning. That's it. That's how I picture it going. Because even they know a young 25-year-old Luka and AD who's usually injured and he's 31, we will win that regardless. I am not okay. I was going to talk about the All-Star reserves, but I don't have time and I don't even want to get into that. I just wanted to tell you that this trade has changed the landscape of the NBA and things will never be the same. Ever again. Never did I think Luka Doncic would be teammates with LeBron James, let alone on the Lakers. Oh my God, bro. Fine. Usa. Let's go. Usa. Angry black man, bro. I'm an angry black man and I hate it.
On brand.
Unfortunately, there's nothing to smile about. There's nothing to be happy about. Because I tried watching UFC. Even that broke my heart. Israel Adesanya was put to sleep. I never thought I'd say that. Ever.
It's time for him to retire. I think
Yes.
it's time.
Yeah.
You need to let it go.
Yeah.
It's no longer there. Hey.
Hour. He's
Bye-bye,
won one
Israel.
fight in the past 4 years.
Magahambi, since when?
Like, Izzy, I love you. You're my favorite fighter ever. But go home. Israel Adesanya was knocked off by Masudin Imavov in 30 seconds into the second round at UFC Fight Night in Dubai. And I have never been sadder. I've watched Israel Adesanya stop men by knocking them out. I've watched him stop men by submitting them. I've watched him stop men by getting the decision. I've never watched him put to sleep. It broke my heart. Not as sad as I was when Max Holloway got knocked out, because Max's knockout looked bad. Don't get me wrong. Max's knockout looked bad. But Izzy's knockout didn't look good either. And he didn't look good. He was clearly slower. He's not as nimble as he used to be. He's not that dude anymore. And it's okay. You are the second greatest middleweight of all time. There's no denying that. This dude was undefeated up until 2020. Untouched, undefeated. He washed his division. Alex Pereira had to come from Brazil to stop Israel Adesanya because he was just going through the whole division. Izzy watched the division to a point where they were just getting him to fight dudes again. We'll never forget his peak, one of the greatest peaks in MMA history. But fighting is a young man's game. And he was a 35-year-old going into it with a 28-year-old. What did you think was going to happen? I'm always telling you. I'm always saying this. Fighting is a young man's game. And when you're 35 going into the octagon with a 28-year-old, all you're asking for is trouble. All you're asking for is to get your ass handed to you. Congratulations, they gave it to you on a platter. Fine. I hope he retires. He says he's going to take some time to chill and think about it. There's nothing to think about. It's over. You're a great fighter. Because my chat is, over the past 4 years, look at his other losses, right? I'm not mad at the other losses. He lost to Jan Blachowicz. That was his first fight after moving up to light heavyweight, and he was out-wrestled by then light heavyweight champion Jan Blachowicz. I ain't mad at that. His second loss was a knockout by Alex Pereira, who then became middleweight champion. Alex Pereira is pound for pound the second best fighter in the world, if not the third or the best. So I ain't even mad at that. His other loss came to Sean Strickland, who also then became champion after beating him in that fight. And then he lost to DDP in August. So those are 4 losses to 4 champions, either former or would-be champions. 4 losses. So you see the level of competition that he was facing. However, here comes Nasruddin Imavov. Number 5 ranked contender. Hasn't sniffed a championship and probably won't for another year or 2. Putting Israel Adesanya to sleep. At what point is enough enough? Yeah, exactly. When you start losing to dudes like that. And I'm not saying Imavov is a bad fighter. I mean, he's not a scrub. If he did that, then he's not a scrub. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then finally, this coming weekend, hopefully I'll be happy. It's going to be a great weekend of sports. So, we got UFC 312. And in the main event, we got Sean Strickland going up against DDP. No DNA. Just RSA. Sean Strickland weet nie wat ons weet. Or something like that. I don't know what Dricus Du Plessis says. But we are behind Dricus all the way because I can't stand Sean Strickland. I may not be the biggest fan of DDP, but I can't stand Sean Strickland even more. So Dricus, hey, weet nie wat ons weet. Or something like that. I don't know. But Dricus Du Plessis is defending his middleweight championship against Sean Strickland. But the fight I'm most excited about is the GOAT. The strawweight GOAT. Zhang Weili, 2-time strawweight champion. Zhang Weili going up against Tatiana Suarez. Now, Tatiana Suarez is wow, man. She's undefeated and she's a great wrestler. I want to see how she strikes, though. She fights very well on the ground. That we know. She's finished many opponents with that dangerous guillotine choke as well. She's dangerous. She's a bad woman. And she was out of the league for a while. She was out of the promotion for a while. And then she got hurt. And then she came back. And then she beat cancer. Literally beat cancer. But will she beat Zhang Weili? I don't think so. Zhang Weili is tougher than cancer, my boy. I don't know. I don't care what you say. So that's going to be the fight I'm most excited for. The reigning, defending strawweight champion. And in my opinion, the greatest strawweight of all time. Probably the second greatest female fighter after Amanda Nunes. It actually might be third. Grasso's up there as well. But you know what? Not Grasso. Shevchenko. Shevchenko's up there as well. So we shall see. UFC 312 is destined to be a great night of violence, followed by the Super Bowl. Hey, man. Okay. Wusa. I'm sorry I had to be the angry black man. There's just a lot I had to get off my chest. Thank you for indulging me. Thank you for entertaining me. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me how screwed the NBA is. And then I swear next time I see you, I'll try to be a lot happier. NJ, got anything for me?
Comrade, how much of this trade is LeBron James's fault?
He says he didn't know anything.
How much of this is LeBron James's fault without the lies that he didn't know? You can't tell me the man who put JJ Redick as head coach got his son playing in the NBA
on a $1 million contract as a 55th pick.
Exactly. Didn't know anything about AD. Apparently there was a video of AD looking at LeBron James Jr. quite funny, and then shortly after that, traded.
I wouldn't be surprised. If I'm being honest, my honest answer is I don't know. I really don't know. LeBron could have played a hand in it. However, is LeBron to blame for the current state that the Lakers are in? Yes. That I will say. This particular trade, I can't speak on. However, the state of the team and the whole and the organization as a whole, you can pin that to LeBron James for the past 6-7 years.
And then how irritated would you be if you were Luka, knowing you're supposed to get 500 mil, now you're losing 117 mil back going to the Lakers?
I don't know, NJ. How irritated would you be if you lost 120 million?
It's just another Tuesday.
Man, they did him dirty. Yeah. And It's part of the reason they traded him. They didn't want to commit that much money to him, especially with all the off-court problems that they have with him. But my chat is, bro, there's a price to pay for everything. If a great 25-year-old superstar who just led you to the finals last year wants to drink a beer on a Tuesday night during the season, I think we can allow that, bro. That's it. Okay, then. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for indulging me. NJ is gonna try his best to entertain me for like the next 5 minutes before he leaves. And I know it's just gonna be him making fun of me. Thank God football season is over, so no Ravens banter. Thank God. Until next time, enjoy the sports. Tell me if I'm wrong once again. I'm Ukundi. And as always, until next time, enjoy the violence. Let's do that again. As always, until next time, enjoy the violence.
Chelsea for number 4, baby. We got this all day.